Thanks for watching Mid-Morning this Thursday. We had quite an emotional show yesterday when we shared the live news conference with Coach Jerry Kill, where he announced his retirement.
We've watched Kill struggle with epilepsy and seizures for years. Doctors warned him of serious consequences if he didn't make some changes. So the coach retired, saying he just couldn't make the changes and still coach at a high level and be there for his family.
I've given every single ounce to the game and the state of Minnesota that I could.
Oh, no one questions that. Jerry Kill, what an emotional news conference. Esme, you've been in this town for a long time. I have never seen anything quite like what we saw yesterday.
No, and I think we were earlier, in the break talking about the news conference where Kirby Puckett announced that he had glaucoma and he had the big patch over his eye. I was at that news conference. I saw this news conference. I've never seen anything like this, laying it all on the line. And I think what was heartbreaking is I think nobody realized how much he'd been suffering. We all thought he'd been better since the past 2 years when he had the public collapses.
Yeah, it was kind of remarkable when he kind of gave away some of the details about what has been going on. Having two seizures, it would have been 2 days ago, and then still going to practice. Kind of made you wonder how he was able to go this long before finally coming to that realization.
I think, it's one thing to share kind of what you're going through, but he also shared a lot of personal information about, conversations with his mom that he had, a phone call, how his wife has been staying awake at night with him as he sleeps no more than 3 hours a night. It's remarkable.
I think some people, though, are taking a step back now today and hearing about this, and in the moment you hear about it, and certainly your heart goes out to Jerry Kill, but the same vein you wonder, how could he have put his family through this over the last couple of years? And Patrick Ricey in the Star Tribune actually wrote a piece talking about how, in his mind, it looks like that Jerry Kill has a hard time dealing with setbacks. That when things were going okay, he was on his meds and he was fine. And he says, it is a great thing for most coaches to reject the reality of setbacks, but obviously not good for a man who is willing to fudge on his epilepsy meds because he thinks it gives him a chance to get a better effort from his team. Esme, he knew.
Well, first of all, I think that statement and that is very unfortunate, and I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with that. He was fudging on his epilepsy medications, according to what he said at the press conference, not for his team, but so that he could be sharper and produce a better result and be more mentally alert.
That's to get a win.
I think that's really unfortunate. I think this man, we all have obstacles we battle. This was an enormous one, and I think he's a hero. I really do, and I think he's put a face on epilepsy and what people living with epilepsy have to deal with. I thought it was remarkable, and my hat's off to him, and I certainly hope he is well going forward.
I think you can agree with what you're saying and also agree with what Patrick Ricey is saying and think no matter how badly you want to win, you want to succeed at the pinnacle of your profession, to fudge your medication and put your life potentially at risk.
That was surprising hearing him talk a little bit about that during the press conference of saying, I've never really listened to a doctor before and I'm going to start listening now. Well, maybe you should have. Like, this is serious. This isn't football. Football is a game. I mean, this is your life. This is your family. And we all should take priority.
We all know people who do. I mean, no matter what kind of medication you're on, where you face that battle. Do I achieve the medical outcome I want with my body, or do I achieve the clarity that I need to be myself? And so how do you weigh that?
He's not the only one who doesn't listen to doctors. There are so many people out there who hear what their doctor tells them to do, know what they need to do, whether it's something as serious as epilepsy or
losing weight.
Exactly, and they don't listen. So maybe there are some people out there who did listen to that and said, you know what? Look what happens when you don't. You need to at some point.
And hopefully the bottom line for people is that you hope today that Jerry Kill is starting on a path where he can enjoy all that he's earned in his life and enjoy his family.
Well, Mike Max talked to him late yesterday afternoon. He was able to take a nap for the first time for a few hours, so that's great.
Relief, absolutely.